Good morning, YouTubers. This is Miles Mayhem, and I have a brand new skin on today. It's my adventurer skin. It's exactly what we are. We're an adventurer. We're out looking for oil in the great dry Texas outback. So today, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to replace our crafting table with a project table. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The main reason being that we want this table to be able to hold items if we are halfway through our recipe and we need to look up maybe other parts of the recipe, or we need to go out and grab more items to complete the recipe. Like for some reason I didn't didn't have everything that I needed in my pack. So we're going to end up placing a project table right here. So I'm going to make it over here because we need a project table. We also need, and it looks like we need more wood here. We also need to make ourselves, let's grab this wood. We also need to make ourselves another chest that's going to be part of this. So another great thing about the project table, and let's make some stone quickly. Another great thing about the project table is that as long as you hold, it has a little bit of an inventory, kind of like we have here. It has a built-in inventory. And that's why it needs a chest as part of the recipe. So you can place things in the inventory that it will hold there, and it will use those things as you're creating recipes. And so let's say you wanted to make a piston. And you had a bunch of slime, depending on whether you're using a sticky piston or not. But let's say you had some redstone and some iron, and all you had to do was make one piston recipe up here and have all the rest of the ingredients down here. And as you start clicking over here, it will start using up whatever you have in here. You don't have to keep replacing and making sure you stack evenly and any of that. So, the project table, it's a great piece. So we only need 3 pieces of regular stone here. So I think we should have everything we need. 3 pieces of stone right across the top, wood down the sides, a chest at the bottom, and a crafting table. In the middle, we have ourselves a project table. I'm going to plop that down right here. And you'll see, here's our inventory space, and here's our crafting space. So we can leave things in here that we don't need. Things that are common, like a lot of wood, we can put in here. I forgot to put my helmet back on. There we go. Alright. So, what else are we going to do today? Today we're going to create a bat box. A battery box, or a bat box, will take, see how it stopped converting these planks into energy. Well, it's full, and this macerator is completely charged. But that's it. That's as much as it can hold. So today, by creating a battery box, this bat box will hold up to, I believe, 40,000 energy units. I know that I think we need 3 batteries. Let's see, did we keep any batteries? Did we use them all? I think okay. Which means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces of redstone. We are running low. It's going to be time here to go out and get some more. We do have copper cables left. Good. Okay. We're going to need 3 on top, and do we need more in the middle? No, we only need 1. So we're good there. What else do we need? And we just need wood. So, we do need more tin. So we don't need silver right now. Silver ore, put that back in here. We could use tin. I believe we used up all of our tin last time. Let's see, yeah. So, back to, let's see, grabbing our tin. And we need, let's see, well, nope, not the furnace. We have to remember that. The macerator, yes. I want to make sure we get as much as we see. Let's just put the whole thing on in there. Now that we have a macerator, we can just start macerating all of our ores. We don't have to, before we were worried about the furnace and not getting the amounts we were used to. Let's go gather some sap while we're waiting. And we bust up that. I think we busted up that sap. That tap we had before. So we are running out of wood big time. So quickly make ourselves another tree tap, and we'll make ourselves an electric tree tap in the future, so that it doesn't. We don't keep breaking this. But gathering sap. For now, you can't have enough sap. In the future, you'll have more sap than you know what to do with. But right now, you can't have enough sap. So did this tree have any sap? I like to, there we go. As long as it has one sap area, I'll keep them around. If it ends up having no sap, I will cut it down. So how's our forest here? I think every couple of episodes we should work on flattening this place out. I have big plans for our expansion. I've been drawing in the off time the layout of our site. Of course, you know, I'm right now I'm just dreaming, but it's going to be a big, beautiful oil refinery, scarring the earth. There'll be no grass. There might be grass around the area that I live in, but anywhere where there's any of the oil tankers, water tankers, there will be no grass. And I've been doing some research on existing refineries. Not pretty places, let me tell you. So, okay, let's go back and check on our... Shut the door there, and let's see how we're doing here. Still working, but we have enough for now. We need to turn those into bars. So, we're going to have to make ourselves an electric furnace here pretty quick. Let's drop in one of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 12, exactly. Perfect. Okay, I'm just thinking in my head. I know what the recipe is, and I'm... So this is just taking up room right now. We don't need this. This is going to be the one we carry with us. We'll probably make another project table to carry with us in the meantime. But let's continue to... And we still burning wood? Oh, we've gone all the way through it, and we have run out. So I'm going to put a piece of... coal in there. It'll give us much more power. Probably, let's see, will it give us enough to go through? Yeah, we should. 8 pieces? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, and over here, we can build our first. So, just to show you how this recipe goes together, plop these down here. And, we did this before, that's right. Again, I'm going to keep everything in the rest of the supplies. I know that that's the amount we need for the next set. Put one of those in there, and that should be enough. So everything's going to be kept in here. And when I hit E again, you notice everything doesn't fly out of there, which is that's the most important part. So waiting for these to get done. What else do we need to do? Let's see. Besides a bat box, let's check on the recipe and see how complicated an electric furnace is. Let's see, electricity, alloy, iron furnace, and an electric furnace. I think we looked this up last time as well. So an iron furnace and an electric circuit. I can tell right now we're going to need to get some more redstone stat. An electric furnace is not top priority, I can tell you that, but we should probably start looking into solar panels. Just so we can refresh our memory on solar panels. We're going to do the lowest level because we don't have enough to make any of these yet. So the lowest level solar panel is 2 electronic circuits, and if we remember what those are, we're going to need 4 more pieces of redstone. That's fine. We should be able to handle that. Coal dust is easy to make, and another generator, which, if you remember, generator is a bat box. I'm sorry, a battery plus 3 pieces of refined iron plus an iron furnace. So, looks like we are done here. And I don't have anything to put in there right now. I can stick some sticky resin in there. Not going to get very far with it, but so we're dropping the rest of our tin in here, and if we do a shift click, we'll get 2 of them, and I think they're telling you, hey, you have no more left in here, just so you know. If you click one more time, you get your last battery. So, let's see, bat box, 3 of these. one of these, I believe, and just enough wood to cover this. Perfect. Bat box. So, it's getting a little cramped in this area over here. The bat box probably needs to go above the generator. So, one problem we have now is that to move the generator, we need a wrench. Otherwise, it will damage it, and we will only get probably only get the iron block out of it, and we don't want to have to go through that again. So, let's see. One thing we can do is we can. Where's our pick at? Are we out of picks? I thought we had a pick. Do we have a pick here? Pick. No picks. Okay. Well, for right now, let's just create ourselves a stone pick. Not too worried about it. Let's see. We definitely need more wood. Whoops. Let's go here and here. And we'll make ourselves an iron pick here real quick. I just want to take this out. And I want to put in the bat box right now. Okay, so one thing you see is we're going to need a wrench no matter what, because these symbols on here tell you where the input and output is. And I believe, let's see, I believe that we need this red icon to be up here so we can have a copper cable. So the generator, well, right now the generator and the bat box are both powering this. But we're eventually going to want to move this generator. So let's think about making ourselves a wrench. So there's two types of wrenches. This first wrench we need is going to be this particular wrench right here. I just know that from having played so much. So this particular wrench is made with, let's see, covalence dust. And this covalence dust is 1 redstone and 1 iron ingot. Okay, that doesn't sound right. What's the difference between this wrench and... Okay, that's not the right wrench. I think the right wrench is... Okay, it must be this one. You know what? I am not sure what that wrench is for. I feel like I've used that before, but we'll eventually get this electric wrench, just like we'll get an electric tree tapper. But in the meantime, we need to make bronze ingots. And bronze ingots are copper and tin ingots together. So we should have plenty of that. So we need, let's see, we need 6 pieces total of bronze ingots. So we're going to need a couple of sets. So we're going to need 6 pieces of copper ingots and 6 bars of tin ingots. So, what do we have? Do we have anything? Let's see, where are we left at? Oh, tin dust, okay. So, we're just going to have to, oops. So many boxes these days. Okay, what were we going to do? Let's see, let's get out of here, and macerator, oh, that's right, we need to put down our furnace. Let's just put it up here. I know that's a weird place for it, but it provides us exactly what we need. Doesn't really matter. So let's drop in a piece of coal there. We're probably need to macerate. Ah, we have copper ingots. Perfect. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and all we need is 2 of these. We'll be good to go. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to macerate. I should always we need more power. That's why we're going to make our solar panels. Okay. How are we doing on redstone? 9 pieces. And what did we say to make a solar panel? 1 solar panel would do us great right now. Just 1. Okay. So for the generator, we need 2 pieces there. And then here 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we should be able to do it with this amount of redstone. In the meantime, let's put that in there just to get this cooking over here. In fact, we're going to put in another one. And I feel like we're going through coal fast, but don't we have a whole... Well, no, we don't have a whole stack. So, we need more coal coming up here pretty quick. You know what I should be doing is I should be going out here and chopping down trees, which are free instead of using coal. So, let's just kill these real quick. Achievement, get wood, for I think the 6th time, since this is episode number 6. That's okay. It makes me feel good, like I've achieved something today. Okay, wood, stacks and stacks and stacks of wood, which burns decently well, considering it's free. And then we're gonna grab our saplings. Always replanting, right? We find that this is free, we might as well replant. And the only reason I'm killing these leaves is just to kind of speed this along and get these saplings quicker, so we can get back in and I'd like to get down into the mine real quick today. Actually, I have an idea of going out and at least marking our first bit of oil today. We're gonna head for the sands, the sand dunes over there, and see what we can find. That's always a sure place to go. Okay, so where do we leave off? There we go, and back to our project table. We're gonna drop just one in there, and 8 is plenty for now. Hopefully, by the time we need to replace this wrench, see. That's why I'm confused, is this icon for this wrench isn't that the one that didn't look like it was the correct. So let's change that up there. Let's get ourselves a copper wire. We have 1 copper wire left. And if you hold down shift, otherwise when you right mouse click, you're going to go into these boxes. So if you hold down shift and right click, you can place things on it. So just to make sure that we've got the right icon here, we're going to put a piece of, let's just put half of this stack of wood right in here. So the one things we have to watch out for is charging. If we go down here, we'll notice there's no charging here. So let's see. It's using the power here. If we let's just take this out right now. So there's no usage there. That's still charging. And we have nothing coming through here. So I think that that's the wrong icon. So now we're charging. Okay, so green icon is input, red icon is output. So you'll notice one of the problems is that we can't charge our macerator because it's where the icon is. So that's a problem. We'll end up moving these pieces around. The wrench is here now, so let's go ahead and grab that. There is a possibility when you do that it will go back to a machine block anyway. That's okay. So let's just stack this right on top. That way we don't have to use the copper cable. And then let's... what are we going to do about this? Boy, we're running out of room already, aren't we? Okay, this is not our top priority today. Let's not worry about this. Let's go... put those in there and get that moving. Let us go... and make sure that when you right mouse click to enter these, you don't have the wrench in your hand. That would be a good idea. Let's put this back in here and just use up whatever power we had in there. Let's head out here and let's go over here and find our first piece of oil. I'm sure if we head towards the desert's just full of oil. Let's make a quick stop and harvest some wheat here. We have so many things to do today. You know, to be an aspiring industrialist, life really is hectic and rough. But that's what we get. We're soon to be a millionaire, so we need to do a little hard time right now. And again, we need to bring out our hoe. Whatever happened to our hoe? Anyway, across the Rio Grande here, and see what we can find on the other side. We haven't had too many run-ins with any hijackers lately, which is good. Everyone is kind of doing their own thing. You know, life is rough out here. It's kind of dog eat dog. So let's see. Here we go. See, you just wander around enough out here, and you're bound determined to find oil. So I'm going to create a waypoint right here for this. This is oil number 1. Let's create a waypoint here and call it oil. Number 1. We will drain this quickly. Not a lot of oil here, and we don't have a geyser, so this isn't going to yield a ton of oil. But this is the first start. This is the beginning of an empire. And if we keep an eye on our map up top, this isn't oil. I don't believe this is just swamp that it's showing us. Although it looks like a big, beautiful oil spill, doesn't it? Okay, so let's just keep an eye on our mini map and look for some dark black areas that are gonna show us oil. What we really want is a geyser, and there are a couple of types of geysers. There are small, I believe, small geysers, medium geysers, and when you see a large geyser, you'll be able to see it from, look what we have straight ahead. And I believe if I hold down Control, I can zoom in there and get we're looking through our set of binoculars from afar. Okay, another set of oil. Let's go claim that real quick. And I see one off to our left here. Oh, what do we have here? We may be encroaching on other people's property rights here. They may own this oil. Well, you know what? We'll just set up a stake just to the side here, out of the way. Maybe they won't know that we're claiming this. Or we can do some slant drilling. They'll never know what hit him. Hey, I never said I was ethical. So that may look like a large pile of oil, but what we're really looking for is the source blocks up here. So let's go just take a quick look and see what our neighbors are doing over here. I see some coal over there. Howdy. Yeah, how long you been around these parts? I was just looking at your oil layout and thought maybe we could, come to an agreement if you didn't have any. I'm sure it's really rough crude oil that's, it probably takes a lot to refine, and you're probably not interested. Looks like you're very humble people here, and maybe we could talk it out. You know what? Hey, I'll come back. I'll catch you another time. Okay. These are strange looking villagers, but they have a nice looking light. You don't mind if I go on into your? Yeah, that's fine. Look at that, nice. Okay, you guys are living pretty sweet here. It's a nice little setup you got. It's a good little village. Nice set of crops here. Got some roads built out. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll check back with you guys later. I saw something along the horizon I wanted to look at, and nice to meet y'all. Okay, back to the oil scout. I saw one. Another one. It's just off this way, right? Didn't we see a little black patch? I think we see one right there. Let's get on the run. Okay. All right. So we're gonna claim our third plot of oil. Again, all these are really small, but it's just sweet Texas tea. Let's claim this one, and then we'll call this a day. This was a great find. So let's see. Waypoints. Oil number 3. And in no time, we're gonna suck these dry. This has value. As small as it is, it has value. Looks like the sun's going down. It's getting late. Don't want to be caught out here in the outback with at nightfall with not much protection. So I'm going to end it here, head on back to the house, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you later.